So in this part, I want to go into why conversion rates are so important to your firm. This is part of the online report that comes with the package of PCM, or prospective client management workflow, in Actionstep, and it comes with this online reporting. So conversions, they're really, really important because you can see where things are falling through. So again, just like every other part in the report, you can filter it however you want. So if you just want to see estate planning or whatever your filters are, this would be your services here. This would be your attorney. So you can filter by that to see their conversion rate. Same with marketing and referred by. So you can look at all the people that refer to you. So if we take a look at this, the first thing you can do is you can look at a time frame. So let's say we only want to look at January of last year to December. So here we can see there was 1,798 initial contacts. These are the people that called that were interested in your services. Here you can see 105 of those went to a consultation directly from initial contacts. So immediately I can see there's either something wrong in how the intake process is happening, or this isn't the best way to get people to schedule an initial consultation or an initial consultation. But if we look here from initial contacts going to a workshop, you can see that's 52%. That is substantially higher than going to a consultation. And from there, workshop to an initial consultation, 31%. So I can immediately say people are getting a lot more benefit when they go through a workshop, learning about your services, learning about different ways to protect themselves or whatever your area of law is. Then they're more likely to schedule a consultation because now they know that you can help them with whatever their situation may be. So then if we look from consultations to engaged, that's only 20%. But if you look at consultation from workshop to engaged, that's 33%. So people are 13% more likely to engage you if they went through a workshop than they did just from a consultation to signing an agreement with your firm. So those are the very first things we can see. The other thing we can look at is everybody being followed up with from initial contact to consultation? Because at 5%, that's not very good. We can eliminate some of this number here by saying, okay, 1% was referred out, 3% was a non-representation. We just couldn't help them. But at 5%, you can take a look at your intake process. When they call in our PCM workflow, it's moving them to follow-up from intake. So they don't know what they want to do yet. You can put them in follow-up and they're going to be contacted. So that could be where people are falling through the cracks. They call, they didn't do anything yet, and they're just not being reached out to again. So it takes several touches for somebody to gain trust and want to move forward with anything. And so by reaching out 3 or 4 times via email or phone or letter, which is all laid out in the PCM workflow, this number right here could start to grow if that's not being done. So that would be a fast way to see this number grow. A great way to grow this number would be offer people to go to a workshop and then their consultation fee is waived because you're telling them that you appreciate that they're taking time to get educated. So in turn, you're not going to charge them the consultation fee. That's a really great way to get people into a workshop, just to learn how things fit into their own personal situations. And by doing that, the more people you can get into a workshop, then this number right here will grow as well, going into a vision. And if the percent doesn't grow, at least the number of contacts going over into this consultation right here would be substantially higher because you're putting more from initial contact into workshop. Doing it this way is also a great way to ensure that people are qualified coming into a consultation. So if they hear a price, or if you give them a price range in a workshop, that may weed some people out and they just self-select out. And that's okay, because if they come in and they get sticker shock, then that was not a good use of their time or your time, because it's not within their price range. There are other situations, but that's a really good example. Or if they just want something basic from your firm and you have too much to offer, maybe they just want to go to another attorney that does DUIs on Monday, divorces on Tuesday, estate planning on Wednesday, and personal injury on Thursday. Maybe that's what they want to do, and that's okay. Let them feel comfortable that they've chosen the right law firm, not feeling pressured. And a workshop is a great way to do that. So you can see this path right here is the best option. So you would want to work on this right here. Knowing these conversions lets you instantly see that. From consultation to engaged, you can see that's only 20%. That could be up to 50, 70, 80%. So look at what's happening in your consultation. Are people getting confused? Are people unsure of what they really want to do? Is it very clear how you can help them? Do they fully understand all of the scenarios that could play into whatever their circumstance might be? Another factor here is a lot of attorneys don't offer an engagement agreement at the consultation. They wait until they leave and then they call and say, hey, are you ready for an engagement agreement? But by offering that engagement agreement right at the consultation, this number right here might be closer to the 33% just by doing that one small millimeter shift in your process. And then the same here with from this initial meeting over to engaged, it's 33%, but that could be much better. So a good way to do that is look at what you're showing in the workshop. What are they learning? Is that matching what's in the vision? If people have questions in the vision, if the same question keeps happening over and over, excuse me, then you might have to revamp your workshop to get that question answered in the workshop. So it frees up time in the vision and they're coming in with clarity already. So that's the importance of knowing your conversions so you can see where the breakdowns are. If this was 100% conversion from consultation to engaged, you know that's not the problem. The problem would be in the intake process on the front end. And that's why we do the PCM, or prospective client management workflow, in Actionstep. So you don't have to spend days, weeks, months trying to put together a process that can help boost these numbers. We've already done that and we've seen it work. We know it works just by following through the steps in the workflow. And then you'll see these numbers just automatically increase. So schedule your free demo with us. We'll show you personalized ways that it can help your firm. This is all customizable, again, with names of attorneys, what services you offer, and the filters. All your referred bys will populate here. So this is just a demo version, but we can show you a personalized version of how it can help your firm.